My name is Inaz Janif. I am a mum of 4 and a high school teacher.
My name is Sheikh Alaa Zukum. I'm the Imam of the Harubeg Mosque.
I'm Nisra Ali. I'm 19. I'm a first-year science student at Monash University.
My name is Manal. I've been living in Australia for about 14 years now.
I wish that people in Australia understood the fact that every Muslim, especially every young Muslim, is incredibly unique.
All of us are quite diverse. All of us have different aspects of the religion that we follow.
There is no one face to Islam or Muslims. At the core of what we hold is a responsibility to make the world a better place.
A lot of people in the Australian community do think that we are a monolith and that we know each other. When one bad actor commits a crime or does something bad, then we're all responsible for it.
When somebody does something that isn't right, that is not unique to Islam or to any other faith or any other group.
I wish that people understood that Muslims are completely different from what some media are showing. Some media are showing Muslims as extremists, as radical people, as terrorists, as people whose religion is not fitting in Australia. This is one of the sad things that we hear, especially when Australia is the most multicultural and most multi-faith country in the world.
From talking to Australians from other backgrounds and other faiths, I find that we have so much in common. We all believe in people's rights to be safe. We all believe in people's rights to choose to be who you want to be.
Growing up in an environment where I didn't have many Muslims around me, it was a challenge in and of itself to overcome that barrier between connecting with people. It's who do I choose to be, or who am I? And in some parts, I feel that I need to downplay some of the religious ideologies I believe in.
Being a Muslim to me means that I have my connection with God, and at the same time I have my connection with people. As an Imam, my message is always about connection, brotherhood and sisterhood between Muslims and their non-Muslim brothers and sisters.
To me, being a good Muslim is to be a good human. What Islam is about and what every other religion is about. Doing good deeds, being good to each other.
I've definitely experienced Islamophobia throughout a lot of my life, and in some parts I still do. Islamophobia, in my perspective, manifests itself in very, very subtle ways.
I migrated here from Sri Lanka and experienced it as a child. So I had to move schools due to that. So it was quite a difficult time. I think the Islamophobia just ramped up over the last 2 years.
It is so sad that in Australia now we have the increase of Islamophobia, especially targeting Muslim women. Muslim women in Australia, especially those that are wearing the hijab, should feel safe.
As a Muslim woman who wears the hijab, it affects how people look and perceive and then treat me. My daughter started wearing hijab last year, all out of her own choice. And while she was waiting for her father to pick her up from school, some men drove by and then started verbally abusing her, calling her a terrorist and all these other stereotypes. She was only 14 years old. That's a lot for a young girl to go through.
What I'd like to see people do is to call it out when they do see it. It does not necessarily have to be loud and over the top. It can be as simple as something as checking up on someone who has been the victim of Islamophobia.
By intervening, it will help the victim to know that this is not our community and this is not the majority of the people here. And by standing by the victim, you show them the real fabric of Australia.
That is what being an Australian is, to stand up for your mates.
That's the Australian way, a fair go, and showing care and compassion to each other. We have a responsibility every day to make the choices that will build the world that we want to have.